from you, but I've got some brilliant things. Oh, 24 inches, Bobby. Bobby, if you're there, 24 inches. I'm just gonna quickly write it on here, 24 inches for Bobby on that necklace. Okay, real fast on this. Are we doing the Sleeping Beauty showcase now? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, good, good. Okay, can we do it now? Let's do it now. Guys, Sleeping Beauty. I have like 3 or 4 items. There's like 100 or 200 in each. If it's Sleeping Beauty or bust for you, if it's gotta be Sleeping Beauty, do not wait around. We all want Sleeping Beauty. You're not the only one. It's just the pricing is through the roof, of course. I have 145 of these, and it's gorgeous. Jennifer, for those that aren't fully aware, would you mind telling us? Because when I say Sleeping Beauty, to me, Sleeping Beauty, if I was playing a word association game, it's perfect.
Yes.
It's always perfect. When you think in your mind of turquoise, what you're thinking is Sleeping Beauty. So, where was the mine?
Out in Globe, Miami, Arizona.
Globe, Arizona. And after many years of wonderful turquoise coming from it, it closed at what, 2-3 years ago now?
About 10 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Time flies when you're having fun. My gosh.
Yeah.
10 years
About 10 years. Mm-hmm.
Where did that happen? Okay, so
we on by.
So 10 years ago the mine closed, and obviously the supply is over, it's gone. So what you're finding now is just what's remaining, private collections, people that are able to find it or source it or never sold it. If you can, you've got to order Sleeping Beauty. Absolutely order it. This is something that we're going to be able to layer with our watches, our other bracelets, big or small. It's obviously a more slimline piece, but it's really not, I mean, 6 to 7 inches. We can obviously pinch this a little bit in or expand it a little bit. With this, you've got 6 of the marquee shaped. So a nice specialty cut as well here, which we love. We see quite a bit of the marquee shape, don't we?
Yes, this is actually, for the artisans here, there's 2 of them. There's Derek and Lorelia Chavez, and there they are. They're Zuni artisans, and the story behind this is that there are twins that were born out to Father Sky, and for the twins, every time it would rain, you'd hear the clapping of the thunder, and you see the lightning bolts across the sky. They say that the twins had the bows and arrows, and each time they shot their bows and arrows, that they were killing all the evilness that was out there and just protecting the land and the clouds, so only goodness would be able to come through. And so they were saving essentially, you know, all the native people down below to protect them. And so that is why you have that you know, arrowhead kind of point, the pointy tips on each side.
Well, that's the reason for being, and folks, it's the reason for being is nearly gone. It's nearly sold out. I have 3 dozen left before it's gone. Thank you so much. That ring that you see Sue wearing is coming up. Guys, that ring will sell out in 3 minutes, so please, I'm telling you, this hour, we actually were challenged, Erin, our producer, and I, when we sat down earlier, we didn't quite realize or know how to get through this second hour, because everything is so well priced, so well valued. I want to go to